Hello, friends. Once again, I welcome you all to this virtual learning online platform. In this class, I would like to deal with chapter number 81, Rapport, written by Thiruvalluvar. As you know very well, these are the chapters taken from a renowned collection titled as Thirukkural, written by Thiruvalluvar. Friends, the chapter number 81, which is titled as Rapport, actually reflects on the mutual understanding between two friends. According to Valluvar, unless the friends have the mutual understanding between them, the relationship called friendship cannot achieve its pinnacle. Valluvar suggests that there should be no hesitation about an action of a friend, because the first principle of friendship is the oath of trust for each other or one another. The second principle of friendship is loyalty for each other or one another. And once you have the oath of trust for each other, equally you have the loyalty for each other. So there is no question of any hesitation about an action done by a friend. Friendship allows the friends to take the liberty to do something good or better for the self or one another. Unless the friends give complete freedom to the another friend, the relationship called friendship is meaningless and useless. Because liberty is the inseparable part of friendship. In this chapter, Valluvar also tells us that the value of friendship is to ignore the harmful act of a friend. And such relations which are based on the trust for each other, love for each other, empathy for each other, become so strong that the world can't break it. Rather, enemy and rest of the world also value it. So if at all you want to make your relationship a solid bond, and similarly you want to have a long run friendship, then you are expected to have full oath of trust for each other and give liberty to the other side. So first of all, I'll go through the text of chapter 81 titled as Rapport, and then I will try to analyze and critically interpret each of the couplets provided over here in this chapter. When a friend takes the liberty to do anything and you never hinder it, that is called rapport. Taking the liberty is a part of friendship. To oblige and salt it is the duty of the noble. What purpose does intimate friendship serve? When one can indulge a friend who uses his rights to do something unsolicited, without asking, when a friend acts, presuming assent, one accepts it as if they desired it. Discern it not merely as ignorance, but as a sign of intimacy. When a friend does undesired act that hurts, a friend who has stood by you at all times, even when he causes harm. Those who know the expanse of friendship will never let go. In friendship built on love, no love is lessened. Even when one does a destructive deed, for one who brooks no charges against an intimate friend, the day is made when the friend errs. Friends with resolute rapport will never let it rapture, even if the world wills it. Friends with resolute rapport will never let it rapture, and the world values it. When on no account one parts with an intimate friend, they shall be loved even by those who loathe them. So friends, this is the Thirukkural number 81, or you can even call it chapter number 81, taken from Thirukkural, written by Thiruvalluvar. This chapter is titled as Rapport, and as far as the beginning of this poem is concerned, the poet has given us a very clear message that we are expected to give full freedom, complete liberty to our friend. If at all one wants to develop the friendship and achieve the pinnacle of friendship, and this is all possible once you have a very good rapport with your friend. Now you see in the first couplet, poet says that when a friend takes the liberty to do anything and you never hinder it, that is called rapport. The first couplet gives you a clear message that you have to have a very good mutual understanding between the friends or among the friends. Once you have the mutual understanding, there is no question of misunderstanding. And when there is no scope for misunderstanding, it means you give full liberty to your friend to do any sort of action that he or she wants. Mind it well. The word liberty, since it has occupied very important place in this expression, the poet means to say the kind of freedom that you have given to your friend without any restrictions. Liberty is a state of not being a prisoner or a slave. And friendship does not make anybody a slave, anybody a prisoner, nor physically and not at all in the intellectual point of view also. So, you have given full liberty to your friend because you trust your friend. Because you have a complete oath of trust in your friend. And that oath of trust gives him a freedom to perform any kind of action as needed. And being a true friend, you too don't hinder it. What do you mean by hinder? Hinder means to make it difficult for somebody to do something, or else to make it difficult for somebody if at all something is happening. You become an obstruction. And once you have a close friendship with someone, your oath of trust, your loyalty, your honesty, your commitment, your sacrifice or readiness to sacrifice, that gives your friend a complete liberty, 100% freedom to exercise any kind of action as needed. And when you don't even bother about the kind of action done, it means you have a better mutual understanding. And in terms of Valluvar, that is called rapport. As this is the title of the poem, or chapter number 81, you can say. So taking the liberty is a part of friendship. See, the another couplet lets you know that taking liberty is the part of friendship. It means you want to be, taking the liberty, and equally you have to give liberty to the others also. And that's why Valluvar says, taking the liberty is a part of friendship, and to oblige and salt it is the duty of the noble. Once you are into friendship, mind it well, you are forced to, or you force somebody or something to do for the sake of your friendship. Okay. Actually, you are not bound by laws, but these are the ethical laws of friendship. And once you oblige it, mind it well, it is a kind of duty that you perform, and it is a suitable duty for a noble. Right? So giving freedom to your friends is a part, integral part of your friendship. So here, you mind it well, that if at all you want to have a long-run friendship with someone or somebody, you should always think of giving full freedom, full liberty to your friend. Then only your friendship can go for a long run. What purpose does intimate friendship serve when one can't indulge a friend who uses his rights to do something unsolicited? In the next expression, or you can even say in the next couplet, Valluvar says, what purpose does intimate friendship serve? Before I explain the purpose, I would like to define intimate friendship. Mind it well. Intimacy or intimate friendship is something that arises out of mutual understanding. That arises out of your oath of trust for your friends. You never have the intimate friendship with everybody. You are so selective about it. You are so choosy about it. The friends, those who are very close, they will only develop the intimacy for each other. And unless there is a good rapport between the two, intimate friendship can never happen. Now here the question arises, what purpose does intimate friendship serve? Then the poet says, when one can't indulge a friend who uses his rights to do something unsolicited. Mind it well. Already I told you in the previous expression, whatever action, whatever activity, whatever performance is given by your friend, it will never be questioned by a real friend. It means you have a good rapport between the two or among the friends, and then only you have the vote of trust for everybody. So is it really necessary for a friend to ask for everything before doing? Is it really necessary for your friend to offer something very exclusive, and beforehand he should really persuade somebody or something from you? Not needed. And that's why the poet says towards the end of this couplet, who uses his rights to do something unsolicited. Solicited means you ask someone or somebody either for a support or money or information, or else you persuade somebody or something to do something. So in the respect of friendship, we can say that one friend need not ask another friend before doing anything for them or for the self. Since you have a very good rapport, so there is no question of either a distrust for each other or dishonesty for each other. Then this liberty actually provides your friend a lot of space to exercise. Then Valluvar says, without asking, when a friend acts, presuming assent, one accepts it as if they desired it. Now you see how beautifully and very effectively Valluvar gave us this advice. Without asking, a friend need not ask you before doing any action, any deed, because he always assumes that your consent is always there because you have given him the freedom. He always supposes that something that he is going to do is truth or true or truthful. It will never, damage the friendship, the feeling of friendship. And that's why he takes that stand. So presuming assent means with a supposition of the expected approval of the friend, one does certain action or certain deeds with an assurance that, with a confidence that this is done by the friends as if it was desired by them. So there is no question of raising a doubt. There is no question of raising any suspicion about, because it will be treated as if both of them have done it. So, in this particular chapter titled as Rapport, written by Thiruvalluvar, we come to know that the poet has talked about the very crucial aspect of mutual understanding as expected from friends. And unless you have a very good mutual understanding, your friendship cannot go long. You cannot really live long as far as friends or friendship is concerned. So with this happy note, I conclude this class. Thank you very much.